Right, g'day. I'm Matt Frequencies. I'm a nerd DJ and I play video game music, anime inspired tracks. Oh, and by the way, I created a system to turn a rave into an RPG. Let's talk about it. Divergence. You might have seen it on some posters around, you might have seen it coming up at PAX. The Rave RPG. Just what the hell is a Rave RPG? Well, it is me connecting a whole bunch of music to a whole bunch of places and then being your DJ and your dungeon master at the same time. I'm going to be asking you questions. We're going to be playing rave music and we're going to be making decisions around what happens with that music. I might throw out a question to start with. Okay, are we going to start in the forest or on the beach? And that is probably the first question that you'll hear. Your answers is coming back at me as the crowd. You shout at me. You say, yeah! Forest? Yeah! Beach? Dead silence. I guess we're going to the forest then. It's that easy. Your voice is your vote. You don't have a voice? Throw up your hand. I'll at least be looking out at the crowd, but I can tell you right now, on the stage, it's far easier for me to hear than it is for me to see. Now, I have spent hours and hours and weeks and months trawling through music and my collection and lots of music that I have experienced over my entire life. Video game music and anime music and pop music and you name it. I mean, I like drum and bass, I like techno, I like all those sort of heavier genres. I also like house, I also like groove. Pretty much the only thing you won't hear me playing much of is hip-hop, sorry. I'm not a big person that plays hip-hop, and I don't really scratch that much. Sorry. But I have spent a very long time curating a lot of music into different environments. A tower of Psy, a castle based around metal, a city where at night trance comes out to play. There is a church, the Church of Techno, where God exists. There is a jungle where, well, it's jungle, what do you expect? There's a forest, there's a beach where the sandstorm occurs, there is water, there's a sea, there's an ocean, there is the depths, there is the void of space. Christ, there is a lot of places for you to explore. And I'll be asking you how we're going to get to each one and where we go from there and what happens at each point. And the thing that's going to dictate whether we succeed in moving from place to place is the rave dice. I'll be asking you to make checks. This is a very cosplay encouraged show. You come along, you're in cosplay, you decide that you're an archer of techno, a wizard of dubstep, a warrior of metal, you name it. Whatever you pick, that's up to you. But I'm going to be able to see in you on the floor that you are connected that way and that you're reacting to those genres and that that's your thing. And so when you get the dice, and when I'm making calls like, okay, how are you going to deal with the Lich of the Graveyard? And some wizard of techno yells out, I cast Fireball! I'm going to go, great, roll for damage. And then, whatever happens from there is going to dictate what song I play next. And then from there, what options are available to you. Did you just vaporize the entire graveyard because you rolled a natural 20? It happened at Fortress. Did you woo the dragoness in the inn and then fail to succeed in your constitution check, so you end up dying from snoo? That also happened at Fortress. That was a fun night. This thing can run from 60 minutes to 3 hours. I don't care. We run it as long as it needs to go. We tell the stories we need to tell. We explore the areas we need to explore. Are you going to find endgame areas? Who knows? However you explore it, that's up to you. Are you going to make it to the castle? Are you going to save the rave? That's up to you lot. I'm just presenting the options. I'm going to play music. I'm going to give you lots of options. I'm going to give you story choices that connect to that. For PAX, I've come up with an entire storyline around cats, if you've been watching my stories. For Dubtendo in Bristol, I've got an entire storyline about becoming Lich and becoming skeletons and becoming an undead army, essentially, and then going and invading the nearby city and destroying it. Well, sort of, destroying it with disco. Death by disco. Look, it's silly, it's stupid, it's fun, and I really want you there. I want you having fun, and I want you getting involved. You yell at me, you get involved. This is a rave. We are all part of this story. This is not me standing up on a fucking podium separate from you. We are all writing this together. I am just your DM. So, come along. I'll see you at PAX. Hopefully I'll see you at Dubtendo for those in the UK. And in the future, who knows where this thing's going to go. Come, let's have fun.